filed your taxes yet? Midnight is the deadline.
The IRS says last year 29 million people filed taxes just days before the deadline. NewsChannel 9's Alana LaFleur shows us how the process has changed over the years, from dozens of cars lined up at the post office at the very last minute to now many people filing online. Alana.
Calvin and Latricia, years ago, people had no choice but to mail their returns, but now there are a lot more options. Today, we talked to people about when and how they filed. We all file our taxes at different times.
About 3 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
Some of us
Trying to rush out, get it in.
wait a little longer than others to get them done. Tanya McCain mailed her taxes at the Shallowford Road Post Office to ensure an April 18th postmark to meet the deadline.
I just got my taxes done yesterday. I waited till last minute for the first time in the past 5 years.
Things are quiet here today compared to what they looked like back in 2010. This video shows car after car pulling up and dropping off those big envelopes with tax forms.
I just don't like the stress of waiting.
We reached out to the United States Postal Service to learn more about the changes they've made over the years. A spokesperson told us it's been years since post offices in Tennessee had extended hours on tax day. They said the majority of taxpayers use electronic filing and don't need to mail anything out. The IRS says it expects 80% of returns to be filed online on sites like this. McCain says since she just got her taxes done, mailing the forms by post was the quickest option for her.
Once I drop it off and it goes that way, I'll be glad when it's over with.
Although the post office isn't extending their hours, CPAs like Joe Laudiger at H&R Block are staying late for last-minute filers.
We've seen a lot of stress, especially over the weekend. We were busy Easter Sunday, yesterday, and even today we have a lot of people coming in.
Laudiger says he'll work until 9 tonight getting taxes done. He recommends getting the paperwork done early and filing as soon as the IRS starts processing returns.
If you know you're going to have a bill, it'd be better to know what the amount is January 5th than it would April 14th, right? Because then you have a few months to plan for it.
If you're approved for an extension, you have until October 16th to file. But Laudiger says extensions to file aren't payment extensions, so you'll have to pay what you owe by today. Patricia.
Alana, thank you. If you don't file on time, you'll start racking up interest and penalties for any amount owed after midnight. The interest is 6%. The penalty is 5% for every 30-day period, up to 25%. You can pay what you owe tonight on the IRS website.
Tennessee Senator